Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets going to be another profitable day for you. Saturday, September 6th, Major League Baseball slate. Welcome everybody aboard. Full slate of games for Major League Baseball. And if you're new to our show, all of our shows here on YouTube sponsored by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. Outlier does a lot of different things. Gives you the best odds, shops odds, gives you great bet ideas, trends, lets you know where the money's coming in on the books. And they do it for all sports. And not only that, you can hold multiple bets from multiple books in one spot. Outlier, 7-day free trial. You can catch it in our channel page. You'll find the link as well in the comments section of every show. Also, private Discord channel is available. Make sure you take advantage of that as well. You're going to get baseball, NFL, college football, Formula One, and much, much more in the Discord. You're going to get it. Some of the bonus stuff we don't put out for public consumption. The other ones we do, you're going to get way early. So check it out. Discord channel. You also find it in the YouTube channel page as well in the comments section on every YouTube episode we do. Let's get started with Major League Baseball, 1:05 Eastern time frame. Chris Bassett, Luis Gil, Yankees, about $1.40, $1.50 favorite here against Bassett. We thought they'd hit it over yesterday, came up just shy on the total in that one, but Blue Jays did put up a bunch of runs, so over there, team total did play. Yankees put up a whopping 1. I'm surprised the Yankees couldn't hit Gaussman a little bit better than what they did. This game here, pretty simply put, let's go Yankees money line front 5. Yankees money line for the game as Bassett has gotten passed around pretty damn good every time he's went to the mound here as of late. Next game up, Nationals Cubs, 2:20 Eastern time frame. If you're new to our show, Cubs, Dodgers, and Royals and Orioles are the 4 games we play in baseball just because there's so much action. The Cubs are a monster favorite here with Boyd on the mound against Lord. They should be. They're $2.75 favorite. I know it's hefty on the price. Cubs game went way over. We told you Cubs and over was the way to go on Friday with the wind blowing out to right. That came pretty easily. Hell, the Cubs covered their team total almost in the first inning, definitely in the second, as they put up runs early and often in that one. Bullpen gave up some runs late. Otherwise, it wasn't as close as 11-5. Let's give you all the bets we've got in this one here. Cubs money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Cubs over 4.5 team total is a little juicy. I understand. If you want to play 5.5, you're probably safe there. We took the safer play at 4.5 and willing to pay a little bit of the juice. Cubs -0.5 run, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. And for the first time this season, we're going to play Dansby Swanson, and then we're also playing PCA. Same 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases. Dansby Swanson's slug over the last couple weeks has been tremendous. Batting average is about 250, but he's been slugging the ball. He's been hitting home runs, doubles, all kinds of different stuff if he can get on base. The key is, can he get on base, right? Next game up, let's go to the Phillies and the Marlins. So the line was so terrible on Friday. We told you +2.5, 3.5 for the Marlins. We will be the first to admit that one did not come in. We didn't see the Phillies scoring 8, 9 runs either. So getting back to it, the Phillies are a much smaller line with Luzardo on the mound. Instead of a side here, I think the total's the way to go. Currently at 8, bring it down to 7.5 over 3.5 from 5, 7.5 for the game. I think it's 2 excellent ways to play in this particular game. And don't really have to stress out about a side. We think the Marlins score some runs off of Luzardo, and we think Alcantara is going to give up some runs as well. So it should be some big scoring fish and fills. Next game up, White Sox, Tigers, Scooble, Martin Perez. The Tigers are a $3.30 favorite there. Way too much. I love Scooble as much as the next guy, but whoa. I thought the Cubs line was big until we saw this Tiger line. Total's at 7.5. We'll make this one easy for you. White Sox under their team total, and we've been cashing that team total for a couple months here. Under 7.5 for the game, under 3.5 front five. Martin Perez pitches well enough. He might be the only one to give up runs till the Tigers bullpen comes in. But do like both of those there, multiples there. I just don't see a lot of scoring in this game, period. Scooble's been great. White Sox offense has been pretty solid, but Scooble should be able to shut them down without an issue. That game at 6:10 Eastern time to lead off the night games. And then we get to the Mets-Reds. Tong versus Singer, 6:40 Eastern time frame. So we saw what Tong was in his last start, which is a young fireballer who's got great stuff. And to be really honest, the Reds right now are in a major swoon. Andrew Abbott can't pitch. He didn't pitch well yesterday. If it wasn't for the Mets bullpen, they had a much easier win in that one. Singer's been okay. He's been basically what Jonathan India has been in that trade, which they traded a starting pitcher that was meh for a hitter that's meh. Not a lot to get too excited about in this one. Mets are a $1.30 favorite, so you're getting them pretty cheap here because they are on the road. Mets are still hot. Mets money line front five. Mets money line for the game. Tong, if you want to go over K's, has an excellent chance in that one as well. Next game up, Brewers and Pirates. Brewers with Woodruff, Keller for the Pirates. Total at 8. This is a game I think you can get some pretty cheap money on the over. Take the 8 down to 7.5. Over 3.5 to front five. Over 7.5 for the game. Keller gives up runs. Woodruff has been giving up runs left and right here in the last few starts. So let's take advantage of the bats here and play an over game and cash this thing early so we don't have to sit there and watch the whole 9 innings if we want to, right? Next game up, Dodgers, Orioles. So the Dodgers lose another one, 2-1 on Friday. Trevor Rogers, Yamamoto. Yamamoto's ERA at home is almost 2 runs a game better than it is on the road. Trevor Rogers has been absolute nails. So this one, again, I think the wrong team's favored one more time. The Orioles, we told you yesterday, now it did take 2-1, and it took to the 9th inning to get that thing finished. But the Dodgers maybe score 1 off of Rogers. So Rogers under 2.5 earned runs or 1.5 earned runs, wherever you can get it. But like that one too. But let's give you all the plays we got for the O's. Orioles money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, 2.5 on the run line. Orioles over 3.5 team total. Orioles money line first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunner, Jeremiah Jackson, same 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases. Orioles were scoring runs and they win a low-scoring game to boot. Dodgers are in a swoon. Padres are in a swoon, so it's not really affecting the race too much out there in the NL West. But the Dodgers, when they do hit, they seem to can't pitch, and most days they haven't been hitting at all as they scored, 3 runs in 2 games against the Pirates, and they score a whopping 1 here on Friday. I'll be really honest, as long as Trevor's in the game, I like the way I don't like the Dodgers to be scoring much here either in this one. Next game up, 7:05 Eastern time frame. So the Guardians showed up on Friday going against the Rays. Shane Baz, Tyler Bibby in this one. So normally I like Bibby as a pitcher here, especially for a future piece for the Guardians. Baz has struggled, hasn't had his best season, and the Guardians are getting plus money. So Guardians money line first 5, Guardians money line for the game. You can also play guards plus 1/2 front 5, guards plus 1.5 for the game. I think all of those play. Guardians have an excellent chance to win this game. The Rays losing that game on Friday, I think might just sink into Saturday just to shade. So do take the Guardians in this one here. Next game up, Mariners and we've got Braves. Braves another favorite. Braves win game 1 with Chris Sale coming back. Bryce Miller and Waldrop. If you haven't seen Waldrop pitch here as of late, it looks like the second incarnation of the best pitcher you ever saw, Cy Young or name a pitcher, right? He's been really, really good. The Braves are $1.40 favorite here. So Mariners under their team total. Braves money line front 5. Braves money line for the game. Maybe even an under for the complete game here, to be really honest. It's at 8.5. Wouldn't shock me if this game goes under 2. Mariners struggle to score on the road. Braves at home are a little bit better. They're god-awful on the road. But Braves a little bit better at home. Waldrop's pitched fantastic. Look for some Waldrop props, like when it comes to outs or under earned runs or under hits or under walks. I think all of those play pretty well in this one as well. Next game up, Astros, Rangers, DeGrom, Hunter Brown. Man, was that a game or what? Once again, that Rangers bullpen comes up and bites them in the ass over and over again. The Rangers, like, if it wasn't for the bullpen, they might be a little bit more in the mix when it comes to, being in the playoffs. But unfortunately, that bullpen gives up 2 in the 8th in a game they're pretty much dominating throughout. 4-3 final. They do finally win it in 12. First time, I think, since we've seen the Ghost Runner that I've seen 3 straight scoreless innings. Wow, it was something to behold as both teams struggled to do anything in that particular matchup. And once it got to extras, Hunter Brown on the mound, Jacob DeGrom. DeGrom has not been pitching dominantly as of late. Total's at 6.5. It's a little low, but I think, you know what? We're going to go over. This one here just smells a little funny. If this thing was at 7.5, I'd probably say under. But to get to 8 runs, but to get to 7 runs, not as difficult here. So give us over 3.5 front 5, over 6.5 for the game. One of the 2 pitchers I think is going to give up some runnage early. Take your pick on which one it is. Like I said, I haven't trusted DeGrom here over the last 4 or 5 starts, so that's been the issue so far. Next game up, 7:15 Eastern time frame. Giants are hot right now. Justin Verlander, Andrew Paliente. Everybody hits Paliente, right? Over again in that game with the Giants. That game was pretty easily over. Verlander's actually pitched a lot better here as of late. So give Verlander credit. As shit as he started this season off, he's definitely kind of turned this thing around. Do like some Verlander action and like some Giants. Giants money line front 5, Giants money line game. Verlander over K's, especially if the number's at 5.5. He's been hitting that 6 mark. And this game, I think, also has another chance to go over. If anything, if you like a team total over here with the Giants in that one. Next game up, Twins, Royals, Joe Ryan on the mound against Kolek here for the Royals. Easy under win for us on Friday night. Much easier sometimes when you don't have to worry about a side and you can just sit there and go, okay, we're cruising. No problem. Underset, Pablo Lopez struck out 4. That was big. Welcome back, Pablo. Joe Ryan, by the way, has absolutely owned the Royals in his career. Absolutely just owned them. Ain't playing against Joe Ryan today. That I can promise you. We like the Twins in this one. They're slightly a favorite here, not by much, but a little bit. We'll give you all the plays in this one as well. Twins money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Twins over 3.5 team total. Twins money line first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Byron Buxton and Mr. Kershaw, sorry, I can't pronounce names. You guys are well aware of that by now. Buxton and Kershaw, same 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, and 3+ total bases. Next game up, Padres and the Rockies. So the Padres scored a donut in Colorado. Vasquez going against Brown. I'll be really honest with you. The Padres are kind of like the Dodgers right now. Just keep fading until you get bucked. Pick up some plus money while you're doing it. Picking up plus money is never a bad thing, is it? Not really. Rockies plus 0.5 run front 5. Rockies plus 1.5, plus 2.5 for the game. You can sprinkle a little bit on Rockies money line if you want to go there as well. Padres under their team total because they can't hit. I think a lot of ways here with the Rocks. If you're a Padres fan or a Dodgers fan right now, you just have to be so totally frustrated. You're ready just to watch football with your teams right at the moment. With those kind of payrolls and those kind of players, to absolutely do nothing on a nightly basis is just – it's like being a Braves fan this year, except you only had to deal with it for less than a month, where the Braves had to deal with it all season long. Next game up, Red Sox, Diamondbacks. All right, so the Red Sox, there was a bunch of runs scored on Friday. Brandon Pfaadt, Giolito in this one. It's about a toss-up here. I don't see how Giolito doesn't get the job done. He's gotten the job done pretty much all season long for the Red Sox. I really like what he's putting down. Red Sox money line first 5, Red Sox money line game. And then we finish it up. A's, Angels, UC Kikuchi, and Ginn. So A's big win and a big over. Soriano continues to not be able to pitch at home. No shocker there. This one's another A's one for us. So if you like the underdogs, here's another underdog for you. A's money line front 5, A's money line game. That should get you enough. That's all of the plays and games throughout Major League Baseball for Saturday, September 6th. So hopefully you guys got a chance to listen to all those. As always, all of our YouTube shows brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. Make sure you check that out, 7-day free trial. I could go on and on about Outlier. Here's the thing. They're going to give you 7 days for free to try it out. That's how confident you're going to like the product. Private Discord channel available for all of you out there as well. It is $50 per month. You can sign up. A couple different ways here on the YouTube site, YouTube channel page. You can go to the link there. You can go to the link at the end of the comment section, the YouTube as well. If you like it, we do all the research for you. We're going to give you fantastic plays, bunch of plays for the NFL, bunch of plays college football, MLB going every day as well for another month. And then we got playoff baseball behind that. Basketball starts shortly after that does. Then we've got NBA. We've got all the sports going. It's craziness when that happens. So many bets, it's coming out your ears. Discord channel you can find on the YouTube channel page or at the end of every episode of YouTube in the comment section. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.